All right, so number 12 is asking A is divided by 4 is greater than 1, keyword, or A minus 8 is less than negative 20. Okay? So let's solve for A on the first one. What's A going to equal? Or what's A going to be? Don't be shy. What are you going to do to both sides to get A alone? Multiply by 4, yep. So when you do that, look, we're going to talk about this a lot this week. 4 and 4 will cancel to a form of what? 1. Because multiplication, division cancel to 1. Okay? So I'm left with A, and I get 4 on the right side. My question to you now is, do I flip the inequality? No, the answer is no. When would I flip the inequality?
Negative.
If it was negative. So when you say if it was negative, are you meaning this? If this was a negative 1, would you have flipped it? No. It's only if you multiply or divide by a negative. And we did that. Okay, so we didn't do that. We didn't multiply by a negative 4. We multiplied by a positive. So there's no flipping. If you don't know that rule, write it down, tab it, whatever you need to keep track of what is it that you need to remember. So it would be A is greater than 4. If you wanted to draw this, you could say here's 4, greater than would be to the right. Okay, let's do the next one. We're going to solve for A. So we're going to add 8 to both sides. And guys, what is negative 20 plus 8? Negative 12. So A is going to be less than negative 12. So you have negative 12 over here. You're going to have less than. And here is what this word is saying. This word is a disjunction. It means, that's a J by the way, this is a disjunction. That means if I were to draw this out together, you would have a negative 12, you would have a positive 4, and you would have them shading like this. Notice how there's no overlap whatsoever. Okay, that's a disjunction. That means my answers could be either here or they could be here. That's what OR is talking about. If it was an AND, okay, it would look something like this, like negative 12 is less than or equal to X, which is less than 4. Let me show you what this means. This is a conjunction, which basically means an intersection between two things. This right here can be written two different ways, okay? This could be written as negative 12 is less than or equal to X, and X is less than 4. So if you were to draw this out, let's do X is less than 4. It would look like this. And you would shade everything to the left. Okay? This is just for one piece of it. This one's over here saying X is greater than or equal to negative 12. So you would go to negative 12, and first of all, open or closed? Closed. And then you would shade everything to the right. Okay? So a conjunction is where these two overlap is what would be the answer. Okay? So that AND would be negative 12, here would be 4, open, closed, and everything in between. That's just the difference between a conjunction and a disjunction OR. Any questions on this one? Okay.